Hey boys and girls, I'm Miss Allison. I will be doing our phonics lesson each day. So whenever you come to click on my video, you'll be seeing me behind the screen. Okay? Alright, so to learn our phonics, we're going to be using Letterland. Okay? Letterland is awesome. It is my favorite thing to do. So I'm so glad that I get to do this video with you each day. Alright? So you might be wondering, what is Letterland, Miss Allison? I have no idea what that is. I've never heard of it before. Well, Letterland is, like I said, it's pretty great. You may think that letters are like just black lines and curves and rows on a page. If you think that, it's time to think again. The people and animals in Letterland usually hide behind their plain black letter shapes. Fortunately, you can learn their secret to Letterland and what it's really like. You'll meet different characters such as Annie Apple, Bouncy Ben, Clever Cat, and lots more, including one or two troublemakers like Red Robot and Walter Walrus. Are you ready? Alright, today is our very first lesson. We're going to start off with Annie Apple. Do you see Annie Apple? Annie Apple has a really awesome story. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to learn all about Annie Apple. This is Annie Apple. Can you say Annie Apple? Good. Alright. Annie Apple is a very important talking apple because she knows how to appear in words and make a special sound in them. It's the same sound you hear at the start of her name. Ah. Can you say ah? Good. Annie Apple lives in an apple orchard in Letterland. She has lots of animal friends. Can you see an anteater, an alligator, and an antelope? She also has other amazing visitors. Sometimes an acrobat swings by or an astronaut drops in. The only visitors Annie doesn't like are the ants when they tickle her. So do you see the acrobat, the astronaut, the antelopes, an anteater, and an alligator? Oh, and there's those pesky ants. Each of those words start with ah, just like Annie Apple. Okay? Now, whenever you see this thing, our sound card, this is Annie Apple. Can you say Annie Apple? Good. Okay. Annie Apple, we're going to use the sound trick. Okay? So Annie Apple says her sound twice in her name. Ah. Can you say ah? Good. So in each video, I'll say, okay, it's time to do our sound trick. So we're going to say Annie Apple, ah. So right now, I want you to say Annie Apple, ah. Good. All right, our next Letterlander, and we're bouncing around with our letters, okay? This is Clever Cat. Get a good look at Clever Cat. How many of you all like cats? I'm a big cat lover. I have like 3 cats, and I love every one of them. Okay, we're going to learn all about Clever Cat. This right here is Clever Cat. Clever Cat loves to sit by the Letterland Castle, having a cup of cocoa and doing her crossword puzzle. She is such a clever cat, she can fill in all the words before she has finished her cake. If you went to Letterland, you would probably see Clever Cat driving around in her car. If anyone has a problem, Clever Cat will come to help. She knows how to cook carrots and cauliflower and make custard and cakes. She knows how to count, how to clean her car, how to carry things carefully, and lots more. If anyone asks in Letterland, who can help us with this problem, the answer is usually Clever Cat. can. All right, so let's look at our picture. Do you see the castle? Do you see the cow? Do you see the crow? Do you see the car? Do you see the cupcake? And of course, we have clever cat. We're going to use the sound trick with clever cat. Can you say k? Good. Say clever cat k. Good job, boys and girls. All right, now, what we're going to do is we're going to use any apple, and we're going to use clever cat. Okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to match up some pictures with any apple and clever cat. All right, I have some different pictures here, and I'm just going to put them in a random order. I always used to love matching games with pictures whenever I was a kid. You know, the one where you take, like, you flip them upside down and you match them. You have to flip them over and then flip them back over. That was always my favorite. All right. Okay, our first picture. What is that a picture of? If you said a crab, you are correct. Now, everybody say crab. What sound does that go with? Does that go with any apple or clever cat? Tell me. If you say clever cat, crab, everybody say crab, you are correct. So we're going to put the crab right here underneath clever cat. Okay, our next one. What's that a picture of? If you said a cow, you are correct. Everybody say cow. Good job. Okay, does a cow go underneath any apple, or clever cat, k? Everybody say cow. Good job. All right, so we're going to put the cow underneath clever cat. Good job. All right, now we have a clock. Good job. If you say clock, you are correct. Everybody go clock. Good job. Does it go under any apple, or clever cat? If you said clever cat, you are correct. Wow, we have a lot of them going underneath clever cat, don't we, guys? All right, next. Okay, this one might be a little tricky. Do you notice how there's an arrow pointing? Yeah, what is that pointing at? An ankle? Yes, that is an ankle. Okay, everybody say ankle. Ankle. Good job. All right. So, does it go with any apple, or clever cat? If you said any apple, you are correct. Okay, we have another one here. What is that a picture of? Did you say astronaut? That's definitely an astronaut. Do I have any boys or girls that like to be an astronaut? Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so does an astronaut go with any apple, or clever cat?
Teresa Butler, can you call 3105?
That is the alarm to the school whenever they make announcements, boys and girls. So sometimes you're going to hear that in our videos and in our classroom, so that's okay. Sorry for the interruption. Okay, so we were doing an astronaut. Okay, if you use the sound trick to say astronaut, you would have figured out that we put it under any apple. Good job. Next, we have a picture of Carrots. Good job, guys. Carrots. Okay. Say the first sound of carrots. K, k, k. Carrots. Good job. Does that go underneath Annie Apple or Clever Cat? If you said Clever Cat, you are correct. What is this a picture of? An ant. Good job. Everybody say ant. Ah. Ant. Ah. Okay, does that go under Annie Apple or Clever Cat? If you said Annie Apple, you are correct. Now we have a picture of, now this one might be hard. How many of y'all think that looks like a deer? It kind of does, doesn't it? But it's not a deer. That is an antelope. Okay, can you say antelope? Good job. Okay, does that belong with Annie Apple or Clever Cat? Antelope. If you said Annie Apple, you are correct. Good job. Okay, now look closely at this picture. What does that have on the easel? What is written right there? Those are our letters, aren't they? Our letter landers are hiding out on our picture card. Okay? And whenever we have all of our letters together, that is called an alphabet. Okay? Everybody say alphabet. Good job. Okay, does an alphabet belong with Annie Apple or Clever Cat? If you said Annie Apple, you are correct. And this is our last card. What is that a picture of?
It's a Tucker Davis Father's Day when you're finished.
Okay. This is a cup. Good job. Everybody go cup. Good job. Okay. Does it belong with Annie Apple or Clever Cat? If you said Clever Cat, you are correct. Good job, boys and girls. All right, so now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. All right, so we have successfully split that up. And now we're going to do a little bit more practice. I'm going to take these down really quick. All right, this is a fun game called Sounds Race. Sounds Race is whenever we take our letter cards, and whenever you see the letter, you're going to say the sound. Remember, Annie Apple goes, ah. Can you do that really quick? Good job. Okay, and Clever Cat goes, k. Clever Cat, k. Good job. Okay, but this time, instead of seeing our letter landers hiding behind our letters, you're only going to see the letter, okay? All right, so whenever we do this, whenever I'm going to go in a different order each time, you're going to say the sound only, okay? I'll do an example first. So if it was Miss Allison doing it, k, ah, ah, k, ah, k, ah, k, okay? That's Miss Allison's example. Now, it's your turn to practice, okay? I'm going to go out of the screen and just hold up the cards. And when you see each card, even if you're at home alone or if you're here at school, you're going to say the sound. Are you ready for the sounds race? Okay, let's start. Okay, you probably noticed that I got a little bit quicker there at the end. That's the fun part about this. We'll start off slow and it gets a little bit quicker. It'll be a lot more fun whenever we start adding more letters and learning together, and it'll come very quick to you guys. Okay, now That's all that we have on the video today. You know how we matched up our pictures though with our letter cards? You're going to do the same thing back in Google Classroom. Go back to Google Classroom and do your matching card activity, okay? Each time you see a picture, guys, figure out what that picture is called and do the sound trick, okay? Like Annie apple, ah. Clever cat, k. Okay? Cup, k. Clever cat, cup. Okay? Use your skills that I just taught you to figure it out on your own, all right? Good luck. I can't wait to see your awesome work. Bye, guys.